We all love happy, healthy houseplants. If you've ever been in a home that has just the furniture and all of the tables and things like that, and then you go back into that same home later where well-placed indoor plants have been positioned, what a different place. And why do you like it so much? Because the plants soften the edges of some of the harsh furniture? Because there is life. See, that's the great thing about being around animals and plants, that it's life. And we're life, and we relate, and we understand it, and we naturally, at our cellular level, want to be in and around beautiful things. So why not have a beautiful nest instead of just a nest of sticks when we could have flowers? Take a look at this. This is an anthurium. It happens to be one of the dwarf hybrid varieties, and this is one of the many varieties of dwarf hot peppers. I mean, they are outrageously beautiful. Now, these are purple right now, but the purple will actually turn red with age, and then the pepper is ripe at that point. There are so many, dozens and dozens of varieties of hot peppers alone, let alone all the other types of peppers. Now, if you're going to grow a pepper in the house, it's going to have to be the absolute sunniest spot of the whole house. A bright east window where that sun comes right in there and lights it up. But you can do it. If you're going to grow an anthurium or any other blooming plant, again, the light is critical. If you don't have enough light, it will not trigger the blooms, and then not as pretty. You'll have good looking leaves though, but that's not the same. So let's talk about what the flowering type of plants like to eat. I've got a special Garden Rebel Tonic here. I mix it up in a regular 1 gallon bucket, and I just mix it up right when I'm going to use it. And I do this. I take the 1 gallon of water, and I will add 1/2 teaspoon of muriate of potash. What this is going to do is help successfully develop the root system. Without a strong root system, you can't have beautiful leaves, and you certainly can't have flowers. In addition to that, we're going to get something to stimulate the blooms, and it's called superphosphate. A lot of the garden centers do have this. And superphosphate is very special. You can use it on your outdoor plants as well, but I only want you to use 1/2 teaspoon of the superphosphate as well. Then, of course, there is magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate is going to help green the leaves and help the plant in just its overall health as well. And for this amount, we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon. You're going to shake it real well, and you're going to stir it at first, and then once it's all mixed up, you can go ahead and pour it directly on top of the soil. Now, you can do this multiple times a year. In my house, we take our plants out usually on the weekends, usually on a Saturday morning, place them in the shade, we hose them down, and that way we make sure that the dust is off and that sort of thing. So if you wanted to apply this, say, every 90 days or so, that would be a great way to have the plants take in this wonderful Garden Rebel Green and Bloom Tonic.